crowd beat, growling animal sounds around me. Insomniac, zombie on the track. I'm bombed with this rap. As long as I got songs, I'm mentally intact. Cause my mental health needs plenty help, and plenty wealth is what I need. A Bentley, I've enjoyed this world. We have another request on the Buy Me a Coffee platform for Tom Macdonald. The song is called Hangman. Request made by Elena. On the platforms, if you have any specific request, or you just want to support me directly, go above and beyond, you can go to the link in the description for buymeacoffee.com, and you can support that way. And thanks to everybody who's done it so far. A lot of people choose to remain anonymous, which is also fine, but if you want to put down your name in there, I shall give you a shout out whenever I'm recording the video. So yeah, so let's jump into Tom Macdonald, Hangman. This is an old track, man.
This a warning for the ones who say they aren't afraid. Lately I've been coming from a darker place. I've been dealing with depression, I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better. I swear to God that I'ma burn a bridge and piss on the flames. Mix the ash with some whiskey and spit it all in their face.
Whoa.
I'ma burn a bridge and piss on the flames. Mix the ash with some whiskey and spit it.
You gotta be super pissed to burn a bridge and then piss on the flames. So what he's saying is burning bridges, I mean, how do I explain this? I have it in my head, but for example, I know you guys know this, but I just wanted to explain this, but I'm out of words. So when you're burning bridges, for example, with a certain group of people, the bridge is burnt, you're not going back, or burning bridges to a certain lifestyle, you're not going back, right? So that's what he meant, and I totally messed it up. But you know what I mean, right?
I'ma burn a bridge and piss on the flames. Mix the ash with some whiskey and spit it all in their face. My new girl probably flip if you got something to say. She reminds me of myself when I would.
So this is a old track, so his new girl would probably be Nova, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Drink every day. I used to feel like how I felt was just a temporary phase, but now I feel like the feelings are fucking feeding off fame, and I don't plan to slow down to give it a second to breathe. I push the pedal past the breaking point, I'm picking up speed. In 2016, swear I came apart at the seams. I was scared of the dark and therefore afraid of my dreams, but I rebuilt what came apart with iron, alloy, and beams. Come fly a plane into my legs, and I won't fall to my knees. Haven't taken any pills to.
Wow, you come fly a plane into my legs and I won't fall on my knees. That's hard, man.
Into my legs and I won't fall to my knees. Haven't taken any pills to calm me down for a month. I'm on the edge and I'm waiting for any reason to jump. Don't take it lightly, I'm excited when they throw in the punch. I got a list of different strategies to bury these bumps. Very rarely do I carry out the weight of a grudge, but I've been barely ordinary since the prairies and drugs.
So the internal schemes on this, it's almost like he's poetic with these words, and at the same time he's making sure he packs in the internal rhyme schemes wherever he can, man.
Carry out the weight of a grudge, but I've been barely ordinary.
Barely ordinary.
Bury these bumps. Very rarely do I carry grudge, but I've been barely ordinary since the prairies and drugs. My imaginary friends in camouflage with some guns, and I've been fairly military, but my army is one. They've been passive aggressive with how they deal with my message. They lack the passion and reckless nature of truthful expression.
I mean, I was just thinking, what does this remind me of? The Way I Am remix that I've done a reaction to as well. For anybody who wants to check it out, I have a playlist for Tom Macdonald. Specifically, go to the playlist and you can check out all the videos that I've reacted to for Tom. But I did the reaction to the Way I Am remix and the video setting for this, and his delivery almost, I mean, not quite, but I just feel the Way I Am delivery was delivered better, but it's kind of like similar, especially the shots, especially the video, man. I was just thinking it reminds me of something, and that's what it is.
They've been passive aggressive with how they deal with my message. They lack the passion and reckless nature of truthful expression. They ain't made of what I'm made from. They've been bruised up and dented. They don't understand the underhanded, ruthless obsession that I was born with. Slam like the door sticks. Closet full of skeletons so heavy couldn't move them with a forklift. Oh, bitch, probably fell in love because you forced it. Now she want my records while you deep inside a porn binge. I woke.
Oh shit.
Love because you forced it. Now she bumped my records while you deep inside a porn binge. I woke woke up with a buzzing in my
Forklift, porn binge, forced it, your bitch. Love the rhymes, man.
I don't wanna leave the comfort of my bed. A dozen missed calls from a dozen of my friends, and my day just started, but it's coming to an end. Already getting dark. Wake up with the stars. I don't even know how I got home after I left the bar. Yeah, I did 8 months sober, and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart. I started out with 1 or 2, and then I moved to 3 or 4, and then I realized that I was back where I had been before. Atavans gone missing from the bottle. Tell my doctor they were stolen, but I know that they were swallowed. Everything
Wow, man.
I ever did was always done with open throttles. All the way or nothing. Non-commitment is a broken promise, and I know that that's a problem in itself. But you're living or you're dying or you're crying out for help. Yeah, it's been a week since I felt like me. I've been starving, but I just can't eat. I'm exhausted, but I can't find sleep. It's been harder than it's ever been. The darkness hasn't ever dimmed. The light's so bleak. I never understood what they meant when they said that they were just the shadows of men that they had been before they were beat. Now I know that everything
What?
just hasn't ever dimmed. The light's so bleak. I never understood what they meant when they said that they were just the shadows of men that they had been before they were beat. Now I know that everything I heard was for real when I'm looking in the mirror at a shell of myself. I think that stress is a contributing factor to being 28 and feeling older than dad does. The wrinkles on my face spreading faster and faster. If the good die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. The days long,
Wow,
stay
man.
strong and try again.
At 28, feeling older than my dad does.
28 feeling older than dad does. The wrinkles on my face spreading faster and faster. If the good die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. The days long, stay strong and try again tomorrow though. Even if you're running out of reasons to ignore the phone. Even if you're running out of gas, go and borrow more. Your demons knock the hardest when you finally chose to close the door. This is
Whoa.
not the borrow more, your one of the bad ones. The days long, stay strong and try again tomorrow though. Even if you're running out of reasons to ignore the phone. Even if you're running out of gas, go and borrow more. Your demons knock the hardest when you finally chose to close the door. This is not the way my parents raised me. I hope they realize that they didn't fail one of their babies. This is the result of a declining social climate that's original design was keeping people trapped inside it. Liquor and violence, we suffer in silence until we embrace one another and find our collective defiance will topple the giants.
Man, for you to enjoy this, truly, I'm glad I'm listening to this on the headphones, man, because the mix is just crazy. And the layering in the back is just crazy, man. The production value, wow, man. And I can't seem to pause because these lyrics are super deep, man. I mean, this is like poetic shit because he's literally pouring out his heart on the paper and talking about his insecurities and all the problems, all the demons that he's fighting with in his head. And towards, this is the ending part. So towards the end, he's starting to pick up with hope.
Social climate that's original design was keeping people trapped inside it. Liquor and violence, we suffer in silence until we embrace one another and find our collective defiance will topple the giants. I just try to smile through the crying, cause I know that someone somewhere is feeling way worse than I am, and that's true. That's true.
That right there, man.
Embrace one another and find our collective defiance will topple the giants. I just try to smile through the crying, cause I know that someone somewhere is feeling way worse than I am.
Smile through the crying because I know somewhere someone's feeling worse than I am. What a way to
That's true. That's true.
what a way to end. And there you go, he's taking off the news. He's like, no man, I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna fight back, whatever it is. And what he chose and how he chose to end this is just a cherry on top, man. Because whenever you're feeling down, whenever you feel like you want to give up and quit and you feel like shit, just think, about all the positive things. Obviously, it's easier said than done at certain points when you really feel bummed out, but just think of it this way, there's always going to be somebody feeling worse than you are at that point. So I'm glad he said it.
I just try to smile through the crying, cause I know that someone somewhere is feeling way worse than I am, and that's true. That's true.
Wow. These older Tom tracks, considering how old this track is, it's from way back, man. You'd think that maybe it wouldn't be as good and wouldn't hold a candle with his newer tracks, but this shit is nice, man. No chorus, no hook, just straight pure rapping skills, and he's got a message in the song. It's not just some random words put together, man. This guy, wow. I'm glad to have gotten this request. Let me know what you guys think about this specifically, because at one point I did put out a few older tracks from Tom, and surprisingly, some of you had not heard of them. And I read that in the comments that this was the first time they were introduced to these older tracks of Tom, and I felt super special about it. Like super special for me to, you know. So I know it's gonna be a super slim chance, because considering how good this track is, everybody must have heard of this. But wow, awesome, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and thank you for all the support from you guys. And catch you guys in the next video, man. Until next time, see ya. Bye-bye.
कहते मैं underrated, अगर नहीं हूँ underrated तो हूँ अंदर तेरे गेट के high definition with the rhythm जैसे हेड के लौंडे करते फोल्ड गोल मोल जैसे बल तेरे पेट पे चल मेरे बेटे नाल खल मेरे बेटे हसल मेरे